Hello one and all, Riker Eve here with another video. Someone asked me how zipping works and what is the best method of getting a zip to unlock a lock. So first of all, you can't do it with every single lock. You want to mainly do it with a lock that has standard pins, so no security pins. And two, you want light tension, like feather light on the tension bar here. So this, you want very little tension. And instead of, pushing up against each pin, like, this, it's basically just settling it across the pins as they normally are and just zipping it out quickly. What you're doing is it's a kinetic attack. So you're hitting the key pins, but the key pins stay below the shear line, and they're making the driver pins, which go above the shear line, bounce. That way, you get more consistent. That way it creates a gap that allows you to do that. So you're basically it's basically a Newton's cradle in a way. You're just barely striking the bottom key pins in order to make the driver pins bounce above the shear line, which is this part right here. This is the shear line. So you just barely strike. Sometimes it takes you a little bit. That's because each lock is different. I would recommend getting, getting a Master Lock 575 here, because it's a dead core lock, so you get plenty of practice with light tension, very light tension, because I was barely pushing on that thing. Locks with live cores, for example, the Master Lock number 3, you could also do it with that. You need a little bit more pressure, but not much. It's a very handy technique. It takes a little bit to get used to, but man, is it fun to show off to friends once you actually get this technique down. It's just so much fun to do. Like, you can't do it with every lock, like I said, because most locks, like this American lock, has things like security pins which stop things like zipping and raking from happening successfully. And then there's things like hybrid picking, where people will actually zip a lock once or twice, see what's getting feel what's getting hung up on, and then just bring in a normal pick or the same pick and just push up on that single pin that's getting in trouble, and the lock will unlock. So it's a very handy skill to have. And for anyone getting into lockpicking, I would recommend trying it. And you don't need to use the Meticular. Any low profile pick will do it, like this medium, like this low profile hook right here, or the gentle, this one too. Like, there's plenty of profiles that you can use to zip a lock. Like, it's pretty fun to do, especially once you actually get the technique down. Anyway, thank you for watching. This is Riker Eve, telling you to have a good day and a good night.